Greetings for the day. Welcome to another general talk or interactive session with the topic lessons we have or had learned from this current pandemic. This will be a multilingual talk in which I will be speaking in English, Hindi, and Urdu also. So, let me start with the talk with an idea like what we have suffered from the last 2 years or from the last 1.5 year or from the last, you can say, 1 year. The world has changed drastically from being a social place to an individual place. The offices which used to work 24 by 7 are working now from home. The employees who used to go to the office and have a hectic schedule is working from home or all are working from home. Also to remind that there are a lot of people who have lost their jobs, and many of the people are being forced to be sent or to be forced to be below poverty line. Approximately about 3 million people are being dragged to poverty due to this pandemic. Now, there was been an opportunity for some of the people in this pandemic, and there was some lessons for the people in this pandemic. Now, let me have a glance what we have gone through from the past time or from the past years. In my whole lifetime before this pandemic, I have never seen a curfew. I have never seen a lockdown. I have never been locked in a home for this such long time. Now we all have learned to live our life in this way also. We have been working from home, we have been working part time, we are working 24 by 7 for now for the offices. And also we have learned now that there is no need to go to office to work. You can earn from home also. Previously, when the IT company used to give a provision of work from home, there are a lot of people who were like happy that they are free from office. They are free from office, and there were the people who used to go to the office used to complain like they have been given work from home, how good life is. Now, at this point of time, if at all, if you recall all of these memories, you can understand the pain the people were suffering when they were working from home. So you will have an idea, how things will work, how things are going to pass by, and how things are going to, we can say, attract and change according to people's opinion. Now, the next thing or the most important thing is like we came across the importance of the people who are the essential workers. For instance, we came across the people who are working for our daily needs of cleaning our homes, and the people who are working for the sewage domain, the people who have been daily wage earners like selling groceries, green groceries. We came across the importance of the people like who used to come to our houses, work for us, and leave for they used to work for only for 1 or 2 hours. But the impact that we had for all of these people is immense. We did not realize this importance. Also, if at all, if you think, we used to think like we are the people, we can do anything. But now, if at all, if you see, you cannot go out. But for the people who are working in daily like essential things like water department, electric department, sewage department, fire department, like we used to think these jobs are not that reputed jobs, but you can understand the importance of them now. You cannot go out, but they can go out. Like though you are feeling bored at home, though you are feeling frustrated at home, though you are not feeling good at home, but still you need to be at home. But those people are working very hard for us, and the most important people who have been giving their lives, their time, their valuable, you can say, essential part of their life, the doctors, the nurses, the hospital management people, they have been risking their lives. The doctors and the nurses and the compounders, they are risking their lives for us, so that we can live a better and a good life. And apart from that, many of the doctors and many of the frontline workers have given their lives only for the purpose that we can have a better life. There is another discussion or another matter, that how people, like how hospitals are charging about the bills and all these things. That's a very different topic of discussion. But the thing is, the doctors are risking their lives. Like, they can resign from the hospital and they can open their own clinic, and they can see normal patients instead of going to the COVID ward and searching for medical things or treating the people. But they are still risking their lives. Now, at this instance of time, we know like how important life is. We have lost many of the people, many of our close people, close relatives, our brother, father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, cousin, uncle, auntie, cousin brother, elder brother, younger brother. These this particular thing, this pandemic has not seen any caste, religion, creed, age, or any of the one. It has taken all of their lives. So this gives a very important message to us that nothing is permanent. Like, if at all if you are an elder brother, if at all if you are a younger brother, or you are an elderly person or a senior citizen, it doesn't matter. This pandemic or this particular disease or this COVID-19 has affected in such a way that you cannot say like today I am here, tomorrow I don't know where I will be. I might be in hospital, I might be in a critical situation, I may not be in that particular stage in which I am now. But we can hope for the best. We can hope for the best. The first and the foremost thing that we have learned from this particular pandemic is nothing is permanent. The way you have come into this world has a sequence, but the way you will leave this world does not have any of the sequence. For instance, there are 5 children in a family. The sequence of the family is like, first was the first sibling of the elder brother, the next brother, the next brother, the next sister or brother, and the next sister or brother. Like, this was a sequence of coming into this world, but leaving this world does not have any of the sequence. Like, the last brother who was being who came at the last, who is the youngest of all of the brothers, will leave the world at the first. There is there is nothing like permanent of leaving this world. The first and the foremost thing that we have learned from this particular pandemic is that there is nothing permanent. And the second thing that we have learned from this particular pandemic is helping one another. Helping one another. See, if at all if you see the news channels, you will see that everything is not good. But when you close the TV channel, when you see across your neighborhood, when you see across your colony, when you see across your building, you will see that there are a lot of people who want to help one another. There are always there are always and there will be always some limited type of people who will be creating some nuisance, some fear, or some what we call as some unconditional things in the society, which will take apart a long distance, and which will take apart a very healthy relation among the neighborhoods, families, brothers, siblings. There will always be some of the people, but the greater thing is there are a lot of people who have come forward to help one another. There are a lot of people who have done work on front end, and there are a lot of people who have done the work at the back end. How they have done the work at the back end? They have supported financially, they have supported economically, they have supported with the food, they have supported with the medication, they have supported with the medical charges in a different way. and there were some of the frontline workers like doctors, social worker, social service people, social service wings, and apart there were a lot of people who have been on the front end taking people to hospitals, taking back uh, taking back those people from the hospital to the houses. There were a lot of people who have been working at this particular situation to make this particular situation a better one, and also for those people who have been working very hard. Now the lessons that we have learned is like we came across in this lockdown or in this pandemic or in this situation, we gave a try to connect to our family and friends, and also we have seen that the family and friends comes the first. No matter how big you were, no matter how money you earn, no matter how reputation you have, no matter how what do you call as big shot you are, but at the hospital you are the only one who have been on the bed, and there were some of the people standing outside the door praying for you. So which means that no matter what your financial, economic or other status is all about, but when you get low, when you were alone in the hospital, they were only your family members and friends standing outside of the door praying for you, praying for your health, praying for your good things, and they tried their best of the things to make you feel better, to make you feel better. And the second and the most important thing, or you cannot say second, another most important thing that you have learned from this pandemic is prevention. Is the prevention. The people who used to take the things very easily, now they have been serious about taking precautionary measures. They have been concerned for the precautionary measures so that they can be safe. And also, if at all, if you observe, if at all someone is going outside, we are taking the most of the precautionary steps so that we can be safe, and when we come back from the market, our family should be safe, our family should be safe. And see, the most and the foremost thing is like, don't believe on rumors, don't believe everything that you read, don't believe everything you see, don't believe everything you hear. You should believe in yourself. That's the next important lesson that we have learned from this particular pandemic. See, it was your willpower that have given you the strength to fight this particular virus. As of now, there is no proper medication for this particular virus, but still we have fought with this virus. We have struggled with our own willpower, with the support of our family, with the help of our doctors. We have fought this particular virus and we have won. And many could not win this particular war or this particular fight. How? Because they were not feeling good at themselves. But the people who have recovered, the common thing for the people who have recovered was their willpower, was their, like you know, the thing that I can do this particular thing. They believed in themselves, like I can defeat this particular virus and I will defeat this particular virus. This was the most important thing that we can learn from this particular lesson in this particular pandemic. Now, the next important thing is the respect for the essential workers. This is very important. See, we have trash in our homes. If at all that particular person is not coming for 1 week, then you can understand the level of smell that will come at your house, the level of trash that will be increasing. Like, these people are very important for us, but we didn't give them importance. Why? Because we thought that these people cannot do anything. What the people will do was, the people who are going on Mars are the great people. The people who are discovering new things are great people. No, obviously there are also great people, but the people who are doing our essential works are also equally important. They are also very much equally important in this particular pandemic. The next and the most important thing that we have learned from this pandemic is our society has a heart. No matter how big enemies you were, no matter how rivals you were, but at the time of difficulties, everyone came together for helping one another. There are a lot of stories and there are a lot of inspirational people who have inspired this particular world by their work, by their helping nature. But but the thing is, we have not realized it previously. For our small minor things that we used to think that it is correct our side, we used to think that it should also be correct at the other side. But this particular pandemic, our society has come together, our people has come together, our what do you call as this particular to fight this particular pandemic. This is a very great thing. Like we don't realize this particular thing. See, when you were in need of oxygen, you imagine that particular situation, like how much you required an oxygen for, and also like if at all that particular news of getting an oxygen cylinder was fake, but still you had an hope that I will get this particular oxygen cylinder from that particular place. There was an hope, there was, and you can say a thing that I can get that particular thing. We started believing in one another, but we should maintain this particular relation for a very long time. This is the need of the hour. But because no matter you might be having small differences in opinions, differences in work culture, differences in making decisions, but we as a society should live together. We together can defeat anything which comes to us. If at all, if you are doing it as an individual part, there is nothing like we can do it. And also to remember, take care of the people who are across you. There might be some of the people who might, like who was forced to be in the poverty. Now they cannot beg on the roads. They cannot ask for the money for different people. Now it's our responsibility to see that our neighbor should not sleep with empty stomach. He should not sleep with an hunger. It's our responsibility to see our neighborhood that no people is sleeping without the food. Now, what are the food that you are having? Share it with them. No matter you are eating any of the little, like you, no matter you are eating idli, chutney, whatever it might be, but you should take care of your neighbors because it us, like your neighbor, your surrounding are those people who will help you in your bad times. They are the first people who will be taking you to the hospital. They are the first people who will be there at your home when something uneven happens. They are the first people who will protect you from other people, and also they are the people who will be fighting with you for minor things. But this is a part of our life. This is a part of our life. So we should take these all things into consideration. Now the last and the most important thing is like be aware and be aware of the things coming. Still this pandemic is not been finished. Still this pandemic is there. We should make distance from people. We should visit hospitals. We should take care of the people who are not financially that good, and also we should take care of our the basic needs of our neighbors in our colony, in our building, or in our surroundings. This will help us in making our future a better one. See, earning money, earning fame, earning reputation is not the ultimate thing. If you remember, Adolf Hitler, Adolf Hitler also earned a lot of reputation. Mussolini had also earned a lot of reputation. Mother Teresa also had earned a lot of reputation. Mahatma Gandhi also earned a lot of reputation. But the reputation that they have earned is very much different from one another. Mother Teresa had helped people. Mahatma Gandhi has helped this particular country to in freedom struggle. You know about Adolf Hitler, you know about Mussolini. They have also earned a lot of fame, but it not helped them. It not helped them. But for Mother Teresa and for Gandhi, it helped them a lot. We remember Mother Teresa, we remember Mahatma Gandhi with respect, with respect, and also with reference to earning money. See, the money that you are earning is not your own money. The money that you are earning is not your own money. It's a gift from the God. It's the gift from the God. But because the amount of hard work that you are doing is very much less for the people who are working under the sun. You are working in a closed room with a fan open, with an AC open. Think about those people who are working on the roads under the sun. They are working very much hard when compared to you. But still, the God has given you more money. It's obviously because of your education, but with reference to your hard work, with reference to the other things, there might be a lot of people who are very much talented, but they are not getting the actual pay. You might be getting in your job, so it's your responsibility to see for others. The money that you are earning, the money that you are earning is not your own money. It's of different people. It's for different people. So you should help with one another and take care of one another. So I conclude my part from here, stating to help one another and taking care of one another in this particular time. I hope you understood something in today's talk. If at all you have any of the opinion, you can comment down. And if at all if you like this video, please like the button. Also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Have a great time. I hope that you will be safe from this pandemic and you will try to save your family and your friends and your surroundings in this particular pandemic. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.